Hello once again. My name is Virxie. Um, Roblox is still down, and there's a little gap where I don't really have anything to put up for content. So I'm just gonna do a little I guess review of a few game passes, that being the Gravity Room Training Game Pass for 400 Robux and the HTC Hyperbolic Time Chamber Game Pass for 800 Robux. I'm gonna ask, are they worth it, and which one should you get, if you're wondering. So let's start with the Gravity Room Training. We're on Wiki here, and this gives you all the stats you need on this. If you want to look for yourself, you go ahead and go on the DBOG Wiki yourself. But otherwise, this is mainly just for XP grinding. If you want to grind XP, if you saw my 40 minutes, 400 level character video, you know that this is a great way to grind XP. Namely, that's because I had 4 times XP, but you should be able to get to like maybe level 100 from a new character, or like 120 or something if you're really going for it and doing the best you can. It does scale with level as well. If you're curious about that it's always going to be useful as you level up. Each level, gives you more and more XP, so it's always going to be useful. But there's not much else to say about this. It's good for grinding XP. Let's say you did all your quests in your area, and you need a little bit more XP to get through that. Or let's say you did all of the story quests, you don't really feel like doing side quest. Then the Gravity Room Training is going to be a good, it's going to be a good intermediate choice for you then. Sorry, because you don't want to do those side quests, but you could also just go in here, shoot a few bots, and then get your level up to get to the next area if you want to go to future Earth or space or etc. etc. Other things to note as well is that this is per character, so it's 30 minutes per character per day. So let's say you use 30 minutes on your level 400 to get to like level 420 or something, and you're like, oh man, I want to make a new character, but I don't want to start as level 1. So you go in here, and you could go in here, and you could level up that character too. So it's per character, it's not tied to your account, so that's a good thing. Bots do percentage amount of your health damage, so there's not really a way to cheese out getting more health or anything, or getting a longer time in there without downtime, besides what I did with the Android and max key control. I just could not stop unless I died. Other than that, I don't really have much else to say about this. Is this worth it? Is this worth the 400 Robux? A few things you want to consider. First off, do you like the side quests and stuff in that? Do you like those systems in that? Do you like doing the quest and fighting? If you do, then, well, maybe it's not worth it. This is just for grinding XP. You can't get anything else out of it. Not really good for grinding mastery. You don't really get much out of it unless you grind this for XP. But let's say you're making a new character, you don't really want to do all the side quests and stuff like that. If you don't want to do time like that, or maybe start up like a foot ahead of other people. Let's say you're making your second character, and you're tired of doing the killing General Tao and stuff like that, or mercenary Tower, whatever his name is. This would be fine for you. This would be good for people that just, let's say they make a lot of characters, they want to get them all up quickly. That'll work fine. You don't like doing side quests, you don't like flying around, going there, killing Raccoon, killing a million Yardradians. I know, genocide, am I right? Then this would be good for you. But things to note is that this is only for grinding XP. So let's say you got all your guys at level 500. You got your guys at level 500. You can't really do much else with this anymore. But otherwise, it's a good way to grind. It is a good way to grind. I use it occasionally, but it's only for grinding, and that's the main thing you have to worry about this. Let's move on to the Hyperbolic Time Chamber. Yes, Hyperbolic Time Chamber. This is double the Robux at 800. So you may want to think a bit more. This would be more in the line of like a $10 range if you're, buying this, and that'd be like more $5. So you're doubling your money here. So what can you get in this? Hyperbolic Time Chamber has a lot more. in terms of maxing out your character. First off, it has a modifier for mastery. So you could get your mastery levels, and it does stack with times 2 mastery if you're wondering. So times 2 mastery, let's say you have that, let's say you have Hyperbolic Time Chamber, you get your mastery grinded up a ton. But the caveat is, you gotta grind it somebody else. Not like that. You have to, you can't do it by yourself. If you do it by yourself, you're gonna be doing your stat increases per the day, and your stat breaks and stuff like that. So, what can you do in here? Well, you do little combos with W, A, S, and D, or A, Y, X, and B if you're on controller. I don't discriminate. And you get those combos and multipliers up, and then you get stat points. And each stat that you want to do, you could select the 5 stats. You could you do a certain exercise per each stat. So let's say you want to, and you have half an hour. Let's say you want to increase your health. You could get up to 10 points for that half hour, 1 day period, and that's basically 2 levels. So you get 2 levels per day per stat. And this could go up to a maximum of 200. And this is not 200 in total, this is 200 per stat. So that's 1,000 points. That's 1,000 stat points. You know how many levels that is? I think that's like 200 levels. I'm pretty sure. Give or take. Yes, that's 200 levels. That is 200 levels extra that you have over other people if you get all of this done. Namely, it takes a long time because you can only get a maximum of 10 points per stat per day, and that's if you're lucky, and that's if you're really good at this. Because I'm decent. If you saw my other video, I'm okay. I get to the times 4 multiplier pretty substantially, on a pretty regular basis. But if I wanted to grind and keep doing this, I could probably get like, I'd say 3.5 of my stats up. But you're probably only going to want 3.5 anyway, because really you're not going to use this for your key control. But this is good for that as well, because you could get key control, and you don't have to put any stats into it, right? You could get key control, you could get agility, you could get all these stats you don't want to put points into without actually putting those points into it. It is a really good limit break for people. It's a really good cap. It's a higher cap for your overall leveling ability, for your overall strength of your characters. You want stronger characters. And the minigame's kind of fun. It's kind of really relaxing, I find, to keep trying to get to the times 5, times 6 multiplier if you can. I've never get there. I got to times 5 and I always mess up. If you want to grind mastery, like say your friend has the Hyperbolic Time Chamber, you grind mastery off of him. You want to get your mastery quick, fast, easy. This is good for you. I suggest this for anybody. This is never a useless game pass. You're always going to have use for it. Your max level characters, get them higher. Get them to theoretically level 700. That's so good. That's 800 Robux. But also the thing is that other people don't have access to this. So it'd be cool if you had an option to turn on and off your stats that you gain from this. But I don't think there's really an option to do that. So you can't really do that. I wish there was. So if there are times like I wanted to fight somebody if I was like max level and stuff, and let's say they didn't have this pass, but I wanted to fight them evenly, right? So I don't want to just not take that into account. So yeah, that's one little caveat is that you will be stronger. So if you want to equal footing against other people, you won't really have that. But they're just worse than you because you have this game pass anyway. Anything else to say about this? I don't think I really have anything else. I suggest this game pass. I would put this over Gravity Room Training because most of the time when I make a new character, I enjoy the quest. I enjoy that the grinding. It's fine. It's good. Besides AI, it can get a little tedious sometimes, but it's fun doing that, and it's also fun doing this and seeing your stats go up and having a higher potential for your strength for your character as well. You're training more. You're getting stronger. But it does not give much in XP, as you saw from my other video. I had times 4 XP. I was level 400 and got 2 levels in the matter of like 5 minutes. So if you're doing this regularly and you're that level, It'll take you. You're probably gonna take the whole chamber to get 1 level. So if you want XP out of this and you're high level or you're decent level, not the way to go. You should probably do your dailies. Probably should do your history quests and stuff like that. Other than that, this is a good capstone for your characters. So, what do I suggest in each case? If you have trouble grinding, if you have trouble leveling up, if you have trouble getting quests done, if you're having trouble in that area, Gravity Training might be for you. If you have max level people, if you want to get stronger, if you want to grind more mastery potentially with other people, if you have those other people, or let's say you just buy you buy an ultimate with the Hyperbolic Time Chamber, you could grind it with yourself. You could do that, but yeah, let's say you want to do that, this is never a useless game pass. Gravity Training becomes more and more useless as it goes on, and as you improve your characters and stuff like that. But it can diminish the time it takes to get to this level, to get to max level and stuff like that. So yeah, that's my 2 cents about it. Don't really have anything else to say. I appreciate you watching this, even though I'm in this interim period. Can't really record much. Can't really get any content out there. I've been really itching to get this out there. Roblox is down forever now, so I appreciate you watching this, and not really what I want to do right now, but yeah. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe and hit a like and comment down below. Anything you want, frankly. Yeah, I'm at a loss of what to do right now, so this is all I'm doing. Yeah. Peace out. Have a good one.